We have wonderful animals on the farm, my favorite part, and I would say probably a lot of the kids' favorite part too.
We have lots of goats, both big ones and smaller ones. The big ones are called Nigerian, and our smaller ones are actually fainting goats. As well as donkeys, llamas, potbelly pigs, chickens, and some rabbits. Oh, and I almost forgot about Lincoln and Sadie, our two farm dogs, that if you're here during our off season, you'll see running around all over the place.
The first animals that we got on the farm were potbelly pigs. That is how I learned how to be a farm wife. Our first litter and birth was with potbelly pigs, and you would not believe how adorable a potbelly pig is. They fit in your hand, and they were so soft and sweet. You wouldn't think that a little baby pig can be as soft as when they grow up, they're hard and bristly. Although behind their ears, they still have a soft spot, and that is their favorite place to be pet. Scratch, scratch, scratch. They love it.
Our goats are some of people's favorite things here on the farm. People like to watch them run and jump and play, as well as climb over the goat bridge and get to feed them. One cool thing about goats is that they only have teeth on the bottom of their mouth. The top path is just a hard palate. So if you have your hand nice and flat, they're able to lick the feed right out of your hand. And our goats really like to eat food.
At the farm, the goats are the favorite for our guests. Baby goats are full of energy, and I did not realize until I had goats that there is a reason that we call baby goats kids and human children kids. Their personalities are so similar. Kid goats are always getting into trouble. They like to try to climb through anything that they can, and they love to headbutt each other and play around. When they start running, it is so fun to watch them because they run and prance at the same time. They're beautiful. We have llamas. Our llamas this year are Belle and Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill are brother and sister and are sweet as can be. They love attention, which is kind of unusual for a llama.
How's it going? Action shot.
Donkeys are known for being stubborn, and llamas are supposed to be cooperative. And look at what we got. We got a stubborn llama. Are you being stubborn? On the farm, we have two kinds of chickens. Each summer, we grow some meat birds for our family for eating, and we also have fancy chickens. The fancy chickens are the chickens that you see in the fall. So the chickens are so fun because as they follow their mama around, the mama will go through the fence and then they'll follow behind. Every once in a while, one gets stuck in the fence and has to cry, cry, cry for its mama to find it. And she comes back and she is mad if you try to help that baby. She wants to help the baby all by herself. Mama chickens are very, very protective. And the one animal that we don't have this year, but people love, is the kittens. Kittens just adore attention. We find wonderful homes for them. There are always kittens that don't have homes. So in the fall, we let people give them love and attention, and they grow into be wonderful pets for our guests. Our bunnies have their own little village. They love to hide in their little houses, and that's why guests often don't see them. Our round barn used to house dairy cows. We don't anymore, but we have friends with dairy farms, and because we're in Wisconsin and Wisconsin is the dairy state, we always have calves on the farm for the fall. We borrow them from good friends of ours for people to be able to see and enjoy. The calves also love attention and can be quite silly with their antics, just like all other kinds of babies. My favorite animal on the farm, although it's kind of hard for me to pick a favorite to be honest, but are donkeys. Donkeys are like dogs if you have a dog in the city. They love attention, they cuddle up to you. We have one donkey, Gethsemane, that takes his head, and you can always know which one he is. We have lots of spotted, but he's the one that comes up and gets you in the rear end with his head if you're not petting him hard enough. He loves attention. You want to go for a walk too? Are you jealous?